Hey everybody. It has been a long time since I've done a live video, and I'm missing all of my viewers on here. It's been a long time. So I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know what's going on. So April was a really busy month for me. I released the children's books, Robbie's World and a Spectrum of Adventures. April 2nd, I was on the Today Show. That video is on here. If you missed it, go back and watch it. It's on my YouTube channel. And what happened was I got a phone call from the governor's office because his wife reads children's books, and they wanted me to submit my book for her to read live, which never happened, by the way. But they said, oh, and FYI, the governor wants to do something to help autism families. And I thought, he wants to do something? Like, what exactly does he want to do? Maybe he needs to talk to autism families and find out what they need before he passes some kind of legislation or some kind of stuff that people don't need. Kind of lit a fire under me, it's kind of my Jersey attitude coming out there. So anyway, I don't want to get into politics, but I called up a few moms, like 6 to 10 moms. Hey, Tanner, how are you? So I called up a bunch of moms and I said, hey, jump on a Zoom call with me and let's talk about your kids and let's talk about, what their needs are. How are they doing with COVID? What's going on? What do they need? And a bunch of them said, yeah. So we did Zoom calls, and on the spur of the moment, I just called it Mom's Minute, because in the children's books, the end of every chapter I called Mom's Minute, where I talked to the adults and the parents. So I just said, hey, let's call this Mom's Minute. And I did these interviews, and I put up about 6 of them up on YouTube. And I really enjoyed doing the interviews. I actually thought they were very interesting. Everybody's story is completely different. And I had this light bulb moment. I said, this would actually make a really good podcast. So I stopped uploading them to YouTube because I wanted to rebrand a little bit, and I came up with a title for the podcast. It's called Spectrum Perspectives. And because all the parents all have a different perspective, and you'll see there's a large spectrum of autism. So I had to come up with a logo. I had to have my graphic artist make up a logo for me after I came up with the title. Had to add a headshot, had to film a trailer, and I got a voiceover guy to do the intro. Oh my God, he's amazing. Welcome to Spectrum Perspectives. It sounds so good. So I've been working on all that stuff over the past few weeks, and I'm getting ready to upload any day now. So I uploaded the first episode yesterday or the day before, and you have to find a host. So it's called Buzzsprout. There's a bunch of them, but I picked Buzzsprout because it's the most user-friendly for beginners, which is what I am. And then what they do is they kick it out to Apple, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, and all that kind of stuff. So it takes Apple, they have to listen to it and they have to approve it. It takes them a couple weeks to approve it, but the other ones, it's already up on some of them already. So if you're a podcast listener, you may want to listen to the podcasts. But if you prefer YouTube, I'm also going to load them all on YouTube. So you'll see them all coming up on this channel. And what I did was, when I interview moms, as soon as I start asking them about their kids, they'll talk for over an hour. They'll talk like an hour and a half about their kids. And that's a little too long. So I edit it down to an hour, and then I uploaded those hour-long ones onto YouTube, but I realized that's usually too long for most people. So I split them in half to half-hour episodes. So you'll see the Spectrum Perspectives videos are going to be coming up, part 1 and then part 2. My goal is to do it twice a week. So Monday you'll see part 1, Friday you'll see part 2. And then I started interviewing some professionals as well. I have a whole lot more that I want to interview. people that, like for instance, I talked to a woman from St. Joe's Hospital. They have an autism center there. I talked to her. I talked to a woman that specializes in helping parents with their IEPs. I have attorneys that I want to interview, doctors, but I don't want it to be like a boring business show. I want it to be interesting. So I will make sure that anything that I post is, it's just interesting to listen to. And it's really geared toward parents mostly of kids with autism. And one of the things is, when I did these Robbie and me videos, I would have people inbox me and they would say, wow, I thought we were the only one. I can't believe how Robbie is so much like our child and we thought we were the only one. And I just feel like they need a sense of community. Parents, we all like to meet each other that has another kid with autism, and we feel like we're not alone. And there's many more things that I want to do, but this is the beginning. The podcast is just a way to sort of bring people together. I'm meeting people. I'm meeting other parents and professionals and foundation owners and all these kind of people within the autism community. And I'm sort of creating my own little community here. And the next thing that I want to do is do retreat weekends for parents. You'll hear more about that as it comes up. But for today, I just wanted to announce the podcast that's coming. So if you saw my Mom's Minute videos, just know that I'm converting those over now to Spectrum Perspectives, and you're going to start seeing those videos popping up. I have to tell you, my whole life has really changed over the past month. Hi, you're thinking about Robbie. Yeah, I know. And you know what? I've been thinking about Robbie a lot too, because it's summertime now. When I go to the beach, I go to the pool. I've been going to places that I always had Robbie with me. So I'm so thankful that I have these videos that I can go back and watch, because I really feel like I'm spending time with Robbie. And as a Christian, I believe in heaven. I believe Robbie's there and he's very much alive. He's I feel, like he's definitely orchestrating everything that's happening. I want people to understand that, there's a part of me that is like, oh man, I just, I could have very well sat down and said, okay, this part of my life is over now, and it's time to just go be a grandma to my grandkids and time to retire. No, not happening. I feel like Robbie's pushing me forward and just saying, no, Mom, no, you got to keep going. You got to help my peeps. You got to help my peeps. You got to keep going. And some of the other things that have happened, I have been meeting people in politics, crazy enough, as much as I try to avoid politics, during the, I can't even think of what you call it, the preliminary, in June, right, where I'm completely drawing a blank right now, but I knew 3 or 4 people that were on that ballot. I knew somebody running for governor. I knew 2 or 3 people that were running for state assembly, like personally know these people, which was crazy. And they all are calling me to talk to me about autism and families and what they need. And all of a sudden they're looking to me as, an advocate, I guess. That's what I like to call myself. I'm certainly no expert. I don't even feel like I was an expert in my own son. I didn't even know, I tried my best to read his mind and understand him, but I never felt like an expert. But anyway, just a lot of stuff going on, and it's just kind of crazy. So, and the podcast is another piece of the puzzle of stuff that's happening and stuff that's going on. And I will keep popping on here and there. So if you want to stay in touch with me, here's what I'd like you to do, okay? On Facebook, I lost my Facebook page back in November, so I had to start all over again. So I had to start a whole new page, and it's called Robbie's World, because the book is Robbie's World. It's Robbie's World Robbie and Me Autism Reality. So I incorporated the book and the YouTube channel. Okay, so it's Robbie's World, Robbie and Me Autism Reality. Hop over on Facebook, follow me on there, and you can inbox me and you can talk to me on there. But over the past month, I've been spending a whole lot more time on Instagram. It's just marketing stuff. And so I have a new Instagram page under my name, Cindy Gellermini Author. Because between Robbie's World, Robbie and Me Autism Reality, the spectrum perspectives, like all these different things, I just felt like it was just easier to just put everything just under my name. So it's Cindy Gellermini, Gelormini. Just follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Clubhouse. If any of you guys know what Clubhouse is, I'm sort of obsessed with Clubhouse. Over the past month, you just listen into live conversations, and it's a lot of professional podcasters and stuff on there, and entrepreneurs and stuff. And so I'm just gleaning and learning a lot from them. So I've been spending a lot of time on there. Not so much on Facebook, much more on Instagram and on Clubhouse, but you can reach me on there. So follow me on that, because that's where I'm going to be popping up videos. That's where I'm going to put up the podcast. That's where I'm going to, I got to do reels. Reels are a big thing now, you know, doing all like these quick, 30-second videos. I have to get better at that. But if you want to, I would love for you guys to pop over there and just stay in touch with me, because, I have over 6,000 followers on this channel, and since I haven't been, posting that much, I've lost a lot of you, and especially with losing my Facebook page. That's really upsetting to me, because I was talking to people on there and had some really beautiful conversations, and lost it all. So if you guys can, pop over to Instagram, that would be great. So that's it. I'm sitting outside my church. I got to go in. I got to go sing. And I just wanted to pop on and say hi to everybody. So I don't know what happened to, oh, there we are. Just thinking about Robbie. Aw. Praying for a nonverbal girl traveling with her parents. Oh, so sweet. All right. Again, if you want to talk to me, just pop over and talk to me on Instagram or on Facebook. Okay, guys, love you, miss you, and hope you enjoy the new podcast. Talk to you soon. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off. How do I turn this off? Share. Yes.